Hey, what's up, 510? We're back here for another day of Read Aloud. I'm going to be reading Home of the Brave to you, and we last left off where it was on page 28 where we left off. Today we're going to pick up on page 29. I'm in Corona Park in, I believe it's in Flushing, Queens. So we were here on our field trip when we came for the Science Museum. This is like another part to the park, but it's pretty cool. It's a nice day, and I rode my bike out, so thought it'd be a nice place to stop and read in case you're wondering where I am. So, okay, sorry, we last left off comparing Keck's new home where he is to where he previously was, and learning a little bit about his new, not his new family, but the new people he'll be living with every day. So, here we go. I'm on page 29 for those following along with me. And, sorry, let me get my stop and jots all set up. For those of you who have been asking for the stop and jots, you're going to keep the same document from the very first Home of the Brave. I believe it's titled like Home of the Brave Journal or Notebook. All of those, you're just going to type in stop and jot page, and then you can do, I'm in the park, someone just fell. So you're gonna title your page, your response, and then you'll press enter once or twice for your next one, okay? For those following along with me, I'm on page 29. You're gonna hear 3 words today that I'm not going to define for you, but I'll tell you, and if you have some time, you should look them up. The first one is herders, H-E-R-D-E-R-S. The next one is mischief, M-I-S-C-H-I-E-F. And the last one is scolded, S-C-O-L-D-E-D. Sorry, there's an airplane flying over me. Okay, next chapter is called Father, page 29. He had many cattle, my father, and the respect of our village, but it was his voice that made him a rich man among men. His voice was deep, like a storm coming, but gentle, like the rain ending. My people are herders. We move with the seasons, with the wet and the dry, so that the cattle may be strong and well fed. We cannot carry much with us, and so our stories don't make their homes in heavy books. We hold our stories in our songs. No one knew more songs than my father, and no one sang them with a voice as clear and sure. He knew songs of the stars and the wind, of love and betrayal, of war and regret. Always the villagers would beg, just one more song, Dak. Our ears long for more story, one more story. At night, before we went to sleep, my father would make new songs for my brother Lowell and me. Maybe it's Lowell? I'm not sure how to say it. He sang my favorite, the night he was killed. The crocodile snaps, still Keck swims. The feet bleed, still Keck dances. The calf vanishes, still Keck searches. The sandstorm blinds, still Keck laughs. My stubborn Keck, my willful son, if you tell me you can dance with the wind, if you tell me you can sleep with the lion, if you tell me you can harvest the stars, how can I doubt you, my son? Your first stop and jot is page 31, so you're going to write page 31. In that ongoing document, think about it being just like a virtual version of your reader's notebook in the school. And the question that you're going to respond to, now you don't need to write the question, just write your response. As long as you have page 31, I'll know the question because I have them all written down. With some mud now. Says, why are songs so important to Keck and his father? And what are they able to do for them? So you're thinking about the songs and what importance they hold for Keck and his dad. Also the importance of this mud all over my paper. Okay, we'll get that off later. The next chapter is called Bed. Page 32. Bed. We must feed, my aunt speaks in my language the right way, with the notes where they belong. Gonmore will show you the other rooms. There are more, I ask? How can that be? You have a kingdom here, a TV machine, a sitting place, a cooking fire. The smile on Gonmore's face is a surprise. Suddenly, I remember him playing with my brother, wild boys chasing each other like lion and prey, searching out mischief in every corner of our village. Gonmore leads me to the little room for bathing, he instructs. But watch out, the water comes hot and fast. I point to the magic water pot, like the one on the flying boat. You don't go outside? He laughs. It would turn to yellow ice. I laugh too. Gonmore stares at me. Always his eyes seem to know more than I will ever know. You laugh like your brother, he says. He's quiet. His grin is gone. Too bad I do not like him, I say. Oh, sorry. Excuse me, that's not what it says. Too bad I do not look like him, I say, and I am glad to see Gonmore's smile return. It means we will not talk of... It means we will not talk of why I am here, and Lowell is not. Too bad for sure, Gonmore agrees. I have a silly face, to tell the truth of it. I have eyelashes of a girl, and Lowell and Gonmore liked to remind me. My ears look like they want to fly me away, and my smile takes up most of my face. My brother was the handsome one. Everywhere girls watched him with shy, smiling eyes. Another room is waiting on the floor, lie blankets and pillows like gentle dunes. I run my hands over covers softer than a new calf's coat. Just one mattress so far, says Gonmore, and his voice tells me that this is not a good thing. Dave says maybe he can find more soon. You and I will sleep in the other room. We take turns on the sofa. Sofa? I repeat. It's a long chair you can sleep on, Gonmore explains. You don't need to share, I say. I'll try not to get in the way. You know you're welcome here, Gonmore says, but I cannot tell if he means his words. It's a strange pain to be with those you belong to and feel you don't belong to. Carefully, I take a step onto the blanket cloud. I stumble, then stand, then jump and fall and jump some more. Gonmore shakes his head. You haven't changed, my cousin, he says. You're still a crazy little boy. I stop my jumping. I'm not a little boy, I think. Not anymore. But I keep my words in my heart. Sorry, I keep the words in my heart. Your next stop and jot asks, Keck says he's not a little boy anymore. Do you think age or experience makes you not little anymore? Or does being little only have to do with how old you are? Not talking physically here, talking maturity-wise. The next and last chapter is called Brother. My brother Lowell was Gonmore's age and just as tall. Maybe that's why he tried always to tell me what to do. Have you lost your ears, my stubborn brother? He would say. You must listen to our father and mother. Soon you'll be a man, not a silly boy. I would sigh. I would laugh. And once I have slipped 2 snakes onto his sleeping mat while he lay snoring. The whole village awoke to his screams. I know it was wrong to do, but they were harmless snakes, and when I saw Lowell's face, I laughed until my ears rained. My eyes rained. Ears raining, that's weird. Eyes rained. Every day, Lowell scolded, and every day I thought, Lowell, please just be my brother. I don't need 2 fathers. I didn't know that too soon. I would not have any. Still, though, he could peck at me like a sharp-beaked bird. Lowell knew well how to make his little brother laugh. He would have known a soft bed was made for jumping. He would have growled at me for misbehaving, and then, when no one was looking, he would have jumped just as high. I would give all the beds in all the great worlds to feel the sharp thorn of Lowell's scolding.